Hi everyone, welcome to Elevate Mindset with another video. Hope you are enjoying. Like and subscribe for more video. Thank you. The world never stops talking. Everyone is shouting opinions, chasing validation, building louder lives just to feel heard. We scroll endlessly, post constantly, and drown in the sound of our own need to matter. But in that noise, we lose touch with the only voice that truly knows us, the quiet one inside. Silence doesn't demand attention. It gives you back your focus. When you stop reacting to everything, you start responding to what's real. In a world obsessed with speaking, learn the art of listening. Because the ones who listen see further than those who shout. And the moment you choose silence, life finally has space to answer you. Peace begins where effort ends. It starts with a single breath, slow, intentional, honest. That breath reminds you that you're not running late. You're right on time. You don't need to control every outcome. You only need to be present for this moment. The breath doesn't chase, it allows. And in that allowing, everything real begins to unfold. The noise outside becomes softer. The thoughts within find rhythm. This is where power begins, not in action, but in awareness. Stillness feels strange when you've lived your whole life in motion. The mind itches to move, to fix, to chase. But every storm eventually exhausts itself into calm. Stillness isn't doing nothing. It's doing the most important thing, seeing clearly. In stillness, your fears have nowhere to hide, and your truth has room to rise. You start to notice what matters, what never did, and what you've been ignoring all along. Stillness doesn't slow you down. It shows you where to go. Silence is not empty. It's full of answers. The world outside may scream, but nature never rushes, never raises its voice. The river doesn't argue with the rocks. It flows around them. The trees don't chase the wind. They sway with it. When you stop fighting the current, life begins to carry you. In the quiet, the smallest details become symphonies. The wind, the heartbeat, the breath. You realize the universe was never against you. It was waiting for you to listen. When the outside world quiets, the inside world gets loud. You start hearing echoes you buried. Fears, doubts, regrets, unspoken words. They sound terrifying, but they are not your enemies. They're your teachers. Silence doesn't expose your weakness. It reveals your strength to face what you've avoided. You cannot heal what you refuse to feel. So let the silence speak, even if it shakes you. Because on the other side of discomfort is clarity. And clarity is freedom in its purest form. Truth lives in reflection. When the surface is calm, it shows you what has always been there, your power, your peace, your potential. The noise of doubt ripples the surface, but it never changes the depth beneath. You are not your distractions, your mistakes, or your fears. You are the quiet strength beneath them, steady and sure. Silence reveals that life isn't happening to you. It's responding to you. And once you see that clearly, you stop forcing outcomes and start trusting the flow. Water never apologizes for its path. It bends, it curves, it falls, but it never stops. It knows that movement and patience can coexist. Flow doesn't come from control. It comes from surrender. When you let go of how you think life should look, you make space for how it's meant to unfold. Flow teaches you to move without fear, to adapt without breaking, to trust without proof. Because peace isn't found in still water. It's found in knowing you can move and still remain calm. Strength isn't about resistance. It's about presence. The mountain doesn't fight the wind. It stands within it. It doesn't chase attention. It commands it through quiet endurance. The same power lives within you. You don't need to announce your worth. Your stillness already speaks it. The calmest person in the room is often the most powerful one. Because silence isn't weakness. It's focus. It's mastery. It's freedom from needing to prove anything to anyone. You don't stay silent to escape the world. You do it to understand it. Silence teaches you to walk through noise without letting it inside you. It reminds you that peace isn't a place you find. It's a skill you practice. The world hasn't changed, but you have. The noise no longer controls you because you've learned how to listen without absorbing. You become the eye of the storm, unshaken, centered, awake. Stay silent, and everything will come naturally. You were never meant to force what's already flowing toward you. Life unfolds on its own time. All it asks is your patience, your trust, your presence. The wind moves, the tide turns, the seasons change, all without noise or resistance. And so can you. True strength is quiet. True peace is patient. True growth is natural. Let go of the rush. Listen to the stillness, and watch how life begins to rise to meet you.